Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's play Kaiserreich Serbia. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we have defeated the Bulgarians in combat, and I noticed that the... Let me just scroll, please. That the SRIs actually managed to push their way through the Italian Republic. They might actually, like, win? Two Sicily is a different story. But the Austrians are going to actually potentially be in a bad spot, which would be nice. We are going to wait a few weeks to try to get our not our organization, but get our manpower up slightly. But there are a lot of troops on our border, and they're not very happy to see us. The manpower is low. I don't think there's anything I can do to get like an immediate boost of manpower. We're trying all that we can. But I think we're just going to declare war. Call in our allies. You will accept. You will accept. We're going to declare war on this puppet state first. Because Hungary is not going to join in immediately. Like, the AI calls them in, like, piecemeal. Which only benefits us. We've called the Italian Republic in. We've called Hungary into the war as well. But you guys don't need to be super aggressive. You just need to be on a careful battle plan. Because I don't want to be in a situation where, you're just getting destroyed. Yes, I have non-aggression pact with the International. That is okay. I mean, they've lost more troops. I'm hoping that they can maybe push back the two Sicilies as well. And unfortunately, like, I actually cannot use, my whole plan was using Bulgarian manpower, but apparently that plan is kind of bitten the dust. Go up to a war economy, thank you very much. Is there any way, like, anybody else can join in? This Ukraine, you can join the International. If you join the International, that actually helped me out a lot. Because you would just be fighting against Austria, which would make their front line a little bit bigger. So if you could do that, that would be great. And my Air Force now has to fly over here is good. Let's try to help out my troops as much as possible. Romania, don't attack, like, just defend. And don't do anything else. Okay, give me your single division. Put him into Blue Army. And I'm hoping the Austrians will start kind of throwing their troops at us. Like, we've already lost 4K. Which is not great. Sure, Finland, we can also have a non-aggression pact. That is A-okay by me. Like, how much manpower do these guys have? 60,000. Literally 0 for the Austrians. A decent amount, actually, for you. And like, they've actually pushed their way into Austria, which I'm actually amazed by. And France does not look like they are going to just fight a war against the Germans, which is fantastic news for us, because it'd be very dumb for them to do that when they're fighting, you know, like a massive, massive war on multiple fronts. But I think Austria, or Romania, I should say, needs more assistance on that front line, which is why I kind of wish that Romania would, like, just not be here. Just go be somewhere else. Like, that's fine. We don't need to be sharing a front line. I actually think the International is going to help us win the Austrian front. They have how many men do they have? Field and manpower is about 1 million-ish. Probably about 130 divisions. We have 70 divisions, so we're about half strength compared to them. Do I need to send men over there to help him out? I might. Okay, create a second front line. These troops here. First things first, we'll just create a fallback line. You just go live over there for right now. Because apparently, they need all the help they can get. Can I get infantry expert on you? I cannot. That's okay. You know what? Entrenchment speed? That's really good for what we're trying to do with these guys. So, a Burgundy defensive army getting that entrenchment speed up is good. And I don't think these upgrades are really worth thinking about right now. But if you can actually kill the Italian Republic and actually somehow get to Vienna, wouldn't that just be wonderful? I don't even know what happened at that point. I guess the Austrians would just immediately capitulate, but the entire faction would. I think you're about to die. Like, I think these troops are about to get surrounded, which is not wonderful. We gotta at least create some sort of defensive line where we're like, hey, Austria, this is as far as you can go. Because apparently the Romanians are not able to provide such a line themselves. I think I think the AI Austria thinks that I'm more of a threat than the Internationale, and that's why they're putting so many troops on our border. That's at least my best guess. I might be wrong, though. And Khrushchev. If you join the Internationale, my life would be a lot easier. I can tell you that. And your life would be easier, too, because you can probably take over some of these territories. Not that you have, like, Khorasan, but that'd probably be nice for you to have. Romania, what the hell are you doing? What the hell? What is this nonsense? I don't know. Iran's been taken. I guess we just have to do end the occupation of Bulgaria. And that creates an independent Bulgaria. Okay. Well, I guess we'll end the occupation then. For now. Wait, is this going to make an independence? No, no independent Bulgaria. Absolutely not. We'll expand the Air Force instead. Like, I'll be honest, I don't really know how Romania has done this. And they're actually attacking instead of defending their own province. Like, I can't... You can't make this shit up. You know, you are my only hope at this point, I think. Romania doesn't really understand anything at this point. Like, I'm a little bit disappointed, to say the least. I can't do this because you have, like, no manpower, right? Yeah, so cancel all you guys. I don't like Romania. They are not great allies, I will say. I mean, they've lost more than we have. That's something, but... How does Hawaii being occupied? Wait, who's occupying Hawaii? Oh, the Dutch are. Okay, that's more understandable. I was very confused for a moment. Okay, well, at least like some advance into Hungary. You've capitulated. You know what? I'm actually going to send a attaché to France because I'm curious to see what's happening over on this line. What's happening in Italy is of utmost importance to our operational goals here. God, Romania. I just don't understand. I mean, Austria's taking a little bit of casualties. But, like, look how many troops there are in Austria. There's one division here. So I'm hoping the Internationale can just get to Vienna. I know it's a little bit, I don't know, anticlimactic. Just hope for somebody to bail you out, but... Can I deploy one of these Albanian troops? You're going to also just join this line. Some sort of defense against the Romanians. At least try to defend Bucharest. I think that's where the oil fields are, at least. Yeah, so if you can at least deny the AI the oil, that's something. There's, like, literally nobody in Austria itself. Like, they just don't have any interest in defending the... Why do they think I'm a bigger threat than the thousands of international troops in Austria itself? I do not understand. But Japan's declared war on the Dutch East Indies, which is going to make them at war with the Entente, which is going to actually make a very interesting situation for the whole war here. You're not... Okay, just don't declare war on Germany. That's all I'm asking, at least until Vienna is dead. After that, you can do whatever the hell you want. But I think Austria is... I was going to say the lion's share. It's a decent amount. Hungary is the next major contributor here. Don't demand Alsace-Lorraine. I will lose all respect for you, France, if you demand Alsace-Lorraine. Okay, thank you. Modern farms. Everybody loves agriculture. Okay, don't do this. Yes, leave. No, they refuse to leave our borders. They just only want to what do you need for... Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, what do I need for the former Yugoslavia? Bosnia, Illyria does not exist. Owns Montenegro. And that is... Svana was one of them. What was the other what was the other one? Vojvodina. Where the hell is Vojvodina? You are Vojvodina. Okay, so understandable. Basically this in like southern Hungary. Have that all under our control and we will be good to go. So, you know what, Ottoman Empire? I'm not going to declare war against you yet. We'll wait until this war against the Austrians is done. But I don't think that's going to take too long. By the way, can I see what's happening in Russia? The answer is they're just doing some dumb shit. Okay. That's understandable. I understand what happens when people do dumb shit. Like letting half their country get occupied by the Austrians. My contribution to the war so far has basically been... By the way, how have I done 8%, but Romania's done 19%? I would like some explanation on here. Because all they've done is get occupied. And Japan's actually declared war on the Internationale. Okay, so they're making a lot of enemies. March towards Vienna. You know, the city that actually matters in the war? No? Okay. Even now, they refuse to leave our borders. I don't understand. Like, there isn't really anything I can do here. Because they're just stronger than we are on this front. So, I mean, it's worked out pretty well so far. Are you the only major power in this faction? You are, yes. So I think the Internationale has a pretty good chance of actually winning the war against Germany, because they're just going to have a bigger front than normal. Well, I've just been sitting here with my thumb up my ass. How about we try to push into here? Because this is all mountains, and I would not have enough troops to actually do anything there. And now this is actually another front for the Cairo Pact. So the Cairo Pact definitely is dead. Once Austria is defeated, though, all these troops are basically going to flood into Italy. So I don't have high hopes for two Sicilies here. So it looks like the AI might have finally realized, hey, we might want to go defend Vienna, our capital, from the enemies. And you're still not going to actually join the Internationale. Can Germany declare war on France? I think so, but it might only be like through this event. And I believe all those events might have already passed by now. So they're pushing their way into Illyria. Let's go up to here. Let's try to capture some of Romania back for the Romanians. And they've finally decided to put troops up to the north. I'm guessing as soon as they maybe had a border with Hungary, they're like, oh, maybe there's something we have to worry about here. These Austrian troops, I was going to say they're basically dead, but no, they have a border with Bohemia here. Even now, like, we're just, like, not making any progress. Terrain, river crossing. You're not crossing a river. Okay, that's understandable. Why you'd be doing a little bit better. They could have taken Vienna, like, a while ago. And it actually would have been very easy for them to do so. So let's get some... Still 1939, so let's get the 1941 production efficiency cap. I mean, it's like most of the fronts have kind of stabilized. But yeah, it's still difficult for us to actually make any like, is this from casualties? Occupation, casualty 16. What occupation have you done? You've only ever been occupied. I do not understand where these numbers come from. Like, it feels most of the time like the numbers are just pulled out of somebody's ass. Logistics, supply. I guess we're just going to train more divisions. Not enough that we run out of manpower, though. Thank you. That's just like a lot stronger than you would expect them to be. But you're so close. Look at them. That 300,000, still 50%, because I guess Vienna is worth half of their entire score here. I want to run out of manpower, obviously. You feel somewhat like friendly superiority. There's so many of them, though. Like, I'd have to reduce my front line to be like a very specific part of the front. But I don't even know where that would be, honestly. This is all basically just mountains and rivers, which is bad fighting conditions, to say the least. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is If you've enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, please thumbs down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.